Okay, there are we. Okay, yeah, we're live. We're live, y'all. Welcome to Over the Counter Crypto. I am your host Eric, and today we got Lalo in the house.
Going on, man?
Alright. Okay, so we got the music going on now. Hell yeah. So, I want to do a little bit of announcements. If you guys are interested in buying Bitcoin or crypto, I have Coinbase and Gemini website in the description below. You'll get like a little bonus. We both will. If you want to subscribe to it. Or what is it? To make an account. There you go. You want to make an account in one of those two exchanges. But yeah, just don't leave your money in there. Withdraw it as soon as you buy crypto. Withdraw it. So let's go over the fear and greed index. Here it is. So it looks like we dropped. We were at 69, we're at 53, but we're still in the greed section, so we might drop some more. For the Bitcoin halving clock, you guys have 348 days, 14 hours, and 30 minutes with 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
So you'll have that much time to buy some Bitcoin. So it might get cheaper over, like in a couple of days, it might get cheaper. So keep your eye out.
Did it go down? Did it finally go down?
Yeah, it went down. Remember I predicted that it was going to go down? It went down some more. It didn't keep the 30 K level.
Mark.
It didn't keep it, and that was like a major psychological level, and we didn't keep it. You didn't keep
because
it.
Everybody, it's probably gonna go higher. Let me sell right now.
Yeah.
Or it's probably gonna take. Let me sell. No.
So yeah, we dropped, and that Garrett Soloway was saying he's still predicting 12 to 9K Bitcoin.
Damn.
Yeah, he's still predicting that.
Yeah.
I was like,
a lot of people were like, "Oh, that's it. It's never gonna go. It's never gonna go below." I heard a lot from Twitter, crypto Twitter. They were saying, "Oh, it's not gonna go below 20,000 or below 30,000 anymore, or 25,000."
Let me do a little bit of analysis. All right. So yeah, so this was this yellow line, which was like 29, 30K, was a major level. And we didn't hold it. We fumbled it.
Can you show it here as well?
Oh yeah, my bad. Let me share my screen. How'd I do this? It'll be screen 3. Okay. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So if we do the golden pocket from the lowest point to the highest point, the average for the drop is gonna be in this area right here. This is our golden pocket area, which is gonna be between 23,800 and 23,300. That is our golden pocket area that it might drop down to. We also have a major support level here at 25,000, and I guess Twitter was saying that it's never gonna go below 25 again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a major support level, I believe. Yeah, because we had it right here, and then right here. Well, it's not really that major. We tested it 3 times. Let me make it a little bigger. Yeah, so we tested it right here in May of last year. And then we tested it right here in August of last year. And then we tested it right here in February of this year. So we tested it 3 times. So that this might be a level to look at, which is 25. I guess 25,500 is a level to look at, but if we usually go back to the golden pocket, so we could probably expect like 23,000 to drop down to that level. Yeah. So well, let me see if I can find a pattern. I'm not really. Oh yeah. I got this this indicator. We broke the ribbon as well, so our momentum is now going down. Yeah, the momentum has been broken. For that. And then right here, we also got this what's called the money flow, which is red. Usually when we're in the red, that indicates either sideways movement or down movement. And yeah, we're in the red right now. Like right here, this is green, and right here is green. So that's when we get upward movement. But usually when we go on the red, am I showing it? Oh, my bad. I wasn't even showing it. My bad, you guys.
You showed it?
Oh, no, I wasn't showing it on the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, not on the on the street.
Yeah, I wasn't showing it. So yeah, so pretty much what I was talking about the levels that we were looking at was here, May, August, and February. These 3 points were tested, which is this yellow line, where we might retest again at 25,000, which that's what Twitter's saying. We're never gonna drop below 25. And then on the indicators, we have this ribbon that was broken, which means downward momentum. And then we have on this indicator, we have the red money flow, which also indicates lower movements. And then on top of that, we also had the fear and greed index. We're still in the greedy. Huh?
I'll be back 1 second.
Okay. So that's pretty much what's going on. Let me see if I could find a pattern. Let me go to the 4 hour. Let me try to find a pattern. Yeah, I'm not really. We have the bark pattern, but that's about it. But we already lost it. So yeah, that's all I have. Do you have any questions, dude, on the analysis?
Questions like, I mean, just on Bitcoin or?
Yeah, Bitcoin, because I guess that's the most important one right now.
I mean, no, it was pretty much like I keep up a little bit with it, and I mean, unless it's like a for sure thing that they're gonna go more down or like less than 20. Where are we at right now? 27?
Yeah, we're at 27.
I mean, it's not gonna get lower, right?
We might retest 25, and then we're probably gonna retest the golden pocket, which is 23,800, 23,300.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a level to actually buy. Anywhere between 25 and 23 will be like an amazing level to buy. And then if Gareth Soloway is correct and we do drop at 12k, 9k, those are gonna be sweet deals if it does drop that low, 12,000 and 9,000.
That's gonna be. Well, I mean, it's already a pretty good time to buy before it explodes.
Yeah.
But having it or being able to buy it at 912 is.
Yeah. So what I would recommend is just every paycheck put 10% of your income into Bitcoin, and then if it does drop that low, then just put a hell of money in there. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm personally doing. I'm just every paycheck, every Friday, I buy 10% of my income. I buy Bitcoin with it, and then if it does drop that low, I'm actually gonna take out loans to buy some Bitcoin.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a loan.
God damn.
So I might actually do a secure loan and put my house.
No. Really?
I'm thinking about it, but I need to fix the roof first.
Oh.
Before I take out a loan against my house, I could buy some Bitcoin. Yeah, it's some dumb shit, which is not financial advice. It's my own dumb shit that I'm doing. But I'm only doing it if I ever see Bitcoin at 12k or 9k. If I see it at 12k, I'm doing it. If I don't see Bitcoin at 12k, then I'm not doing it. I'll just keep putting 12%, 10% of my paycheck into Bitcoin.
And that'd be pretty crazy if it goes down to 12.
Yeah.
let alone mine.
All right, so let me close this out. I want to show this guy talking. It was pretty interesting what this guy was saying. Let me pause the music.
Hold on, it's not showing on stream. Is it showing?
Crypto's dead in America. I mean, now you had Gensler. You had Gensler even blaming the banking crisis on crypto.
Yeah, there you go.
The United States authorities have firmly pointed their guns at crypto.
Is it a scapegoat or was it a fuck around find out moment for crypto?
I just think that they were probably the ones that were a scapegoat, or the was most it threatening to the establishment.
Okay.
And they were the ones that, in fairness to the regulators, did push the boundaries more than any other sector of the startup economy. And yeah, so now they're paying the price for that. The bill has come due for them.
The more I think about it, the more I think it's probably not a coincidence that you're seeing all these concerns about de-dollarization at the same time they're cracking down on crypto. So look, there were a bunch of crypto companies that might have done shady things, but I think we all agree that Coinbase was not one of them. Coinbase was the gold standard in terms of doing everything right. And they've just asked over and over again for a regulatory framework. They're just like, tell us how to operate and we'll do it. So I think Chamath is right that they're effectively banning crypto in the United States. They're going to drive all these companies overseas, which is terrible for American innovation. I don't know exactly where blockchain and crypto are going to go from here, but I think that we should find that out in America. You know, we don't want that innovation going offshore.
You bring up a really good point too. It's just like Coinbase played by the rules, stood in line, tried to do the right things, it seems, at every step along the way, right? Everything from board composition to executive composition to how they tried to interact with the regulators, yet they were probably the furthest away from getting a license. The one that came the closest was the one that was the most fraudulent, which is FTX.
Yeah, it was fascinating.
How is that even possible?
Well, he ponied up.
So hold on. So yeah, so pretty much they're not being clear on the regulation, and all these crypto companies are like, all right, I'm tired with y'all bullshit, and they're gonna move overseas and do business there.
Yeah. So I muted it so I can hear it there because there's no audio here, like on screen. So I muted it here so I could hear it on the phone stream.
Okay. So yeah, that's
damn, dude. So what, like big companies are moving overseas?
Dude, like Coinbase, it was the most trusted exchange here in the US, and they're thinking about moving overseas because they're like, I'm tired of your bullshit. Like you're not clear on regulation and you're fucking us over. And the one that got the license was FTX, and they fucked everybody over.
Which to me sounds like a kind of like what was their plan to begin with, to get a major brand, put a lot of people behind it, and then be like, oh, see, scam was crypto was a scam all along, blah 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 blah. And now all these other places are getting fucked up.
Yeah. So this thing happened, like history is repeating itself. This happened in the car industry in Europe, where they were over-regulating the car industry, where you had to have 3 people in the car. You had to have the driver, the engineer in the car, and then you had to have a flag guy run in front of the car with flags for safety reasons and shit like that. Like, they were doing a lot of dumb shit, and they over-regulated it, so a lot of businesses went over to the US to start building businesses for cars and shit like that, and that's how we became very successful in the car industry, beating Europe. And now, like, history is repeating itself, but in reverse. Now we're like over-regulating crypto. We're not
taxing it hard as fuck.
Taxing it. We're not clear on what the fuck we want, or at least the regulators aren't clear on what they want. Coinbase like, all right, we'll follow your rules. Just tell me, what do you want? What do you want?
So they're really vague.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
they're going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah. So a lot of crypto businesses are moving
and
overseas.
It is going to be worse if they go overseas, because I don't know if you can tax. Okay, like, how are you going to tax money that like that?
Yeah. Well, also like with crypto businesses, like, they're in very high demand.
Yeah.
So like, and they're creating a lot of businesses, a lot of jobs for people here in the U.S. But now if they go overseas, like a lot of people will lose all that employment because it's overseas. No, they're just fucking over the U.S. because there's gonna be less employment.
And if it gets successful enough, they can even implement it into like an actual national currency, to where they could actually fix their own money problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna check out the Bangladesh stuff?
Yeah. So this is a. Let me read this article. Are you? Do you want to read it?
Go ahead.
The BRICS, the Bangladesh pays nuclear plant loan to Russia in Chinese yuan, in latest example of U.S. dollar failing.
That's insane.
So
that is probably one of the first things you've ever seen where Bangladesh is like where, in like India or something like that or something. I'm not sure where it's from, right? But I'm not sure where it is from. But the fact that it's paying Russian people or the Russian government in Chinese yuan, not in dollar, which has been what, like the staple for how long?
100 years.
I don't know, century.
Yeah, well, there's a saying that usually the reserves usually last around 100 years before it's replaced by another country. And we're at that point where we're at that 100-year mark where we're probably going to get replaced, man.
Slowly but surely, countries are falling suit to each being in different shit.
It's either we rule ourselves, the people, with our own currency, or we accept another government's currency. It's one or the other. There was this one article that I seen by Ray Dalio. I think it was Ray Dalio about the currencies, how it's cyclical, and like I think it was the Dutch that had it, and then it was
it's not showing on StreamCo.
Yeah, I forgot how it was, but it was pretty interesting. I'm actually gonna read his book.
It's not showing on stream the article.
No, I did show it briefly, and then when we were talking, I showed us.
Oh, okay.
I think I was gonna show this one. Now that
Nah, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's talking about the de-dollarization.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much what we just went over is like a small summary of what this article is.
Damn. Russian oil.
Yeah, and the thing is, well, the thing about this is that, like, for example, like what they did to Iran, where they're trying to like build nuclear weapons, and then the U.S. is like, well, I don't want you to do that. Or if you do it, we're gonna fucking put, or actually, we're gonna put sanctions on you, and and all this stuff. Like now, it doesn't affect those countries. Now it's like, well, you can't put sanctions on us if we're not using your currency anymore. We're using somebody else's currency, so we're gonna do what we want to do anyway.
Yeah. So here's this article that was pretty interesting. China warns the global financial instability from the U.S. economic policies.
Yeah.
There's many in the international community shared the view that the economic and financial policies of the U.S. pose the biggest challenge to global financial stability. The massive interest rate hikes by the U.S. Federal Reserve since last year have significantly increased global financial costs and exorbitant, disorderly
international capital flows. Wow.
We urge the U.S. and other developed countries. Am I showing? Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're showing it.
To prudently assess the spillover effects of their economic and financial policies, stabilize markets, expectations in a timely manner, and avoid creating adverse shocks to global financial stability. So the Chinese is warning about the U.S. economics.
Yeah, which goes back to what you showed earlier, where
other countries are using the yuan now.
Coinbase is the Coinbase is moving their stuff, like they want to go off the US to another country.
Yeah.
Because of the economic policies that they're being vague about with them. Or like, well, not even that, right? But like how vague they are with their with their rules and regulations that they're imposing.
Yeah. And here's another one. This is like a very famous economist, Peter Schiff. Have you ever seen his debates, dude? His debate, his debates against Bitcoin. They're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
It's a counter argument against Bitcoin.
Yeah, against Bitcoin, because he's a big gold guy.
Okay.
So his debates are pretty good. So yeah, so Peter Schiff's talking about the death blow coming to the U.S. dollar, and he's saying the U.S. dollar will lose their reserve currency. Remember I was saying that we were borderline gonna lose the currency reserve back in like 2020. Well, we're finally. Oh damn, I'm not even on the camera. Hold on.
Once with what Biden's doing, yeah, I mean everything's been going downhill pretty bad.
Yeah, it says, I think the current financial crisis, which just started, is going to ultimately deliver the death blow to that status. It's probably going to result in even more aggressive and reckless monetary and physical policy, and this time it's going to take the dollar reserve status down with it. I think the risk is a lot higher now than it's ever been, and in order to avoid that outcome, it's going to require some very difficult political decisions and choices that need to be made to avert that outcome. Yeah.
Damn.
And he's an economist, so it's like he even believes we're gonna lose the currency reserve.
I'll tell you, Ed, like people are not paying attention to this, and before you know it, it's gonna affect you in a way that you didn't even think imaginable. Just because we've been living in this country.
Yeah, we take it for granted. But
yeah.
Here's this one that I like. Rich Dad Poor Dad, the author Robert Kiyosaki shares why he loves Bitcoin, expects Bitcoin to hit $100,000.
$100K, yeah.
Yeah, he says why I love Bitcoin. Am I showing it? Yes, I am.
Yep.
Years ago, I watched Bitcoin climb to 20,000, then drop to zero. I thought Bitcoin finished. Slowly watched Bitcoin climb to 6,000, and I bought lots. Why? Because people support Bitcoin, not the Fed or government. Bitcoin did not need Fed or government bailouts because Bitcoin is people's money. Bitcoin to 100,000. Long live Bitcoin. Yeah, like I said, Bitcoin rules itself, man. Bitcoin is ruled by the people. No government is involved as of yet. No government.
They can't freeze your accounts. Your money's always going to be there.
Yeah, you are the owner of your own money. You don't have to rely on banks or other people to keep it safe for you. You keep your own money safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like Bitcoin. Did you see like all those banks that are like borderline about to collapse? It's like I think it was like 187 banks on borderline going to collapse.
It started. When was that last time that one that collapsed over there in California? Was it in California?
I forgot which one.
I know one of them like completely collapsed.
Yeah.
Like they bailed it out.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Slowly but surely, bro. Slowly but surely.
Oh, dude, I forgot to put the Bitcoin thing on the portfolios.
Oh, like to put the money in the portfolio?
Yeah, I forgot.
That's alright.
What's
still
the
got.
time? We're at 24.
We're still got. What is it? Oh no, it's 2 weeks. Oh no, next week. Next week is the end of the month.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do 140 instead of 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember we were like at the thousands?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we're at 900.
That USDC, man.
Sad face. But I'm not using USDC. I stopped using it after it depegged. I'm more like, nah. I'm done with stable coins. After that depeg, I'm like, no. 952.
Damn.
973. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Now I'm at 973. Carlos at 952. Where's Miguel at?
952.
885.
Yeah, the
Polygon is whooping his ass too.
Cummies
Cummies and Polygon is whooping his ass. They're gonna do Bitcoin again?
yeah, just Bitcoin.
Yeah, same here. Well, that's all I got for today. You got anything?
No, it's just the article about the Bangladesh using Chinese yuan. I mean, if it's probably the first country that's doing a transaction with a different currency that's not the U.S. to where the U.S. literally cannot do nothing but look at what they're doing. That's it. They can't put sanctions on no countries. Like they're watching it. All they can do is watch.
Well, that's it, y'all. See y'all next time.
Have a good night.